In this musical example, we have notes that can be played with either our right or our left pinky. Remember that when we decide how to play them, either right or left, the most important thing is that we are avoiding any sliding. And the way we do that is by alternating between right and left. It doesn't really matter if you start on right or left. There are certain situations that might be easier, but in this case, we can start on either right or left. So we're just going to choose right. And then this one we would play with our left pinky, this one with our right, this one with our left, and so on and so forth. And remember that when we're alternating pinkies, this actually makes passages easier to play. So you can imagine if this went by really quickly, let's say they were all 16th notes, it'd be difficult to play right, right, left, left, or something like that. So by alternating pinkies, we're making our lives easier. In this musical example, we have an E flat at the beginning, and if you remember, E flat is a note that can only be played with your right pinky. There is no left pinky fingering for this. So in order to continue our pattern of alternating pinkies, that would force us to play this one as a left, this one as a right, this one as a left, and so on and so forth. So in this particular situation, we're forced to start with our right pinky because we have a high E flat in the beginning. In this passage, we have an E flat in the middle, and of course, we know that this has to be played with our right pinky. So in order to continue our pattern of alternating pinkies, we're going to work outwards from our required right pinky note here. So this one can be played as left, this one can be played as right, this one can be played as left, and then working outwards, backwards from our required R. This one's going to be a left, a right, a left, and a right. And so we have our pattern of alternating pinkies, and we are able to play our E flat with the required right pinky. There are rare moments in music where you are forced to slide, and this is an example of that. So our low A flat has to be played with our right, and we have another low A flat here that has to be played with our right pinky. But then we can't alternate, right? Because if we did L here and then R here, we'd have to slide here. And so whenever you come across passages like this, you basically have to experiment and find what is the easiest slide to do. Looking at this, sliding from your right A flat down to your right low F actually is not that difficult of a slide to do. So we're going to alternate from there, and that lets us alternate between the low E and then the A flat in our right pinky. So we would play this A flat in the right, slide down to low F in the right, use our left pinky to play the low E, and then we can alternate from there. Of course, we have another slide right here. And that one's not as easy, but in fact, I would actually play this as R and this one as L so that we can keep the alternating going. It's all about just guessing and checking and seeing what works the best for you.